Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Golf Carlitos Way podcast. Man, it's been a minute, man, since I've hopped on and done one of these. The last one I did was when I took my trip in February to Puerto Rico, and just everything just kind of took off. Started my second job, so it's really hard to make time. I work there on my days off, so it's hard to make time to make the content. But very fitting, as you can see right behind me, the famous hole number 12 in Augusta. Shout out to my boy Mike, Photo Exposure, for doing this beautiful print of the Augusta hole number 12 right behind me there. If you guys want to reach out to him, it's photoexposure.com. He uses it on the socials and his email. Yeah, man, I'm happy to be back. This is my favorite tournament of the year, and so fitting that the first major of the year, gets played, right when the season starts. Everyone, there's nothing like the beginning of the season, right? Everyone is so pumped. You've got new gear, new clothes that you want to put on, and this week here, I think this is like the third year I've taken it off, just because I want to play golf, and I'm itching to play, and I'm praying that the weather is good. A little bit of rain, there's a delay, so I figured, hey, you know what, let me hop on and do an episode while I'm waiting. But last year was a little cold. There was no rain that week, but it was really chilly. This year it was actually pretty good the first half of the week, and then today and tomorrow some rain, but I think it opens up again for the weekend. So I think we just got to get through Thursday, Friday, and then I think the Masters will end up on some nice weather. But yeah, man, super excited. I love this tournament. For me personally, I think this is the best tournament of the year. The history, how it's revered, and just the way they do it, man. I was watching the par 3 contest yesterday, and how cool it is, and how everyone just gets going, man, just to see the Masters. So hopefully this year, I put in some work in the off season, so hopefully I can get my game going. I'm working on a routine to be able to take advantage of working at a golf course a couple of days a week. The last couple of years working there, just so tired. Usually after my shift, if I'm filming content, I'll do like a hole or two and play a little bit, but not a whole lot of practice, and not a lot of playing. So I definitely want to get out and play a little bit more, but more than anything, practice a little bit more. So just get there a little bit earlier, before my shift, and just work on just some putting, some chipping, and just hitting the ball a little bit. And if I do that a couple of times a week, it'll be better than just showing up on a course and just playing. So definitely going to try to do that, see how it works, and how my game goes for this season. I'm feeling good. Definitely lost some pounds, and definitely in better shape. So I'm hoping that translates into my game. Just being able to hold on for 18. I walked like a month ago, and I don't know. I know there's people that love the walking, and they say that it's good and all that. The only times I'll consider walking, honestly, is just like if it's car path only. That's the only time I really want to walk. But aside from that, I don't know. For me, I don't enjoy it. It's cool. It's a little easier, especially if it's car path. Forget about it. You hit the ball on the wrong side. Now you're freaking running back and forth, and you're hitting the wrong clubs at times and all that. So it's a mess, right? So that's the only time I enjoy walking. But aside from that, it's not for me. I enjoy the cart. Just relaxing. Maybe if I had a different type of job that wasn't so physically demanding, maybe I'll enjoy the walking a little bit more. But yeah, I don't. It's not for me. nothing wrong with it. There's tons of people that love it. Good for you. But yeah, it's just not for me. So just getting ready for the season, waiting for this to start up. There's a delay right now. I think it's in progress now. So I think the coverage is going to be coming on ESPN Plus like around 11:15. So it should be shortly. My picks for the Masters. I'm going with a favorite of mine. I really enjoy this guy, enjoy his game, and I think he's due for something big, man. I'm always rooting for the underdog. I know Scotty is the favorite right now. You can't count out John Rahm, and there's just so many. You can go down the list, and Justin Thomas. These guys got the dog in them. These guys are not gonna give up, man. They're gonna play. There's a lot of good dudes that's just putting in a lot of work. Brooks Koepka is playing really good ball, man. I mean, you can go down the list, but for me, the guy this week, it's going to be Rickie Fowler, man. I just feel like he's due, man. He's just due. I've always enjoyed Rickie, man. I think he's one of the coolest cats on tour, and I'm really rooting for him, man. If not him, someone like Tony. I don't know. I root for Tony. I love his attitude, because for him, it's like, if I win it, and I know that he respects the game, and he wants to win. I know he does. But he also has that. It's okay if I don't know. He just sometimes gives that vibe, like it's okay. I'll try next year type thing or whatever. And sometimes and I know why probably he does it, right? He doesn't want to let that obsession of winning interfere with his family, right? He has a beautiful family, people have criticized him, is him having the family around all the time, and all that is a distraction, and maybe that's what keeps him from winning more or winning the big ones or whatever. I don't know. It can be. At times, I don't know what their routine is and how they do it. He has a really big family, and they're always there. And sometimes, you need to really kind of just be ready to work, right? There's a separation. You love your family. This is the most important thing, right? You've built this. Your kids, your wife. Your wife, especially if you have a big family like he does. Your wife is man. She's the key. She's the key. She's the one holding down this family on a daily basis while you out there practicing, playing away for weeks at a time or whatever, I think he changed it. He brings them, with him at times now because I guess it's put a strain on them. But, you also have to understand that you're doing something that very few people get to do. Right? When you're playing at that level, at that professional level, whether it's baseball, basketball, there's a handful of people that are doing this for a living. And you have to be able to separate family and work. This is what puts that beautiful house, right? Sends these kids to these, great schools, and you have a great life. This is what's making you, you can't, it can't be when you're at work, you're at work. I got to handle business. It can't be about, worrying about whether a kid is sick or, something's going on or whatever. That has to be handled and taken care of, and it shouldn't interfere with him at all. And I don't know how they do it. It seems like he's been, making it work. He's gotten a few wins the last couple of years. So, yeah, if it's not Rickie, I would love somebody like Tony Finau to win it. So excited for it to start and to get going. Also this week, got an opportunity to get out with my boys, man. Shout out to Big Mo, Chris, T. Picture, and Manny, only built for golf links. And we got out last year for the first time during the Masters, and we all played together. It was awesome. It was the first time we all got together, and it was a great day, man. It was a little chilly, but it was really nice. We got to know each other a little bit more. So you know what, over the winter we were like, hey man, let's just do something, let's everyone loves the Masters. Manny, just go check out his episode. He just dropped an episode last night on his YouTube channel, Only Built for Golf Links. And he's excited, everyone's excited, for this week. So over the winter we were like, hey man, let's just do a tournament. All of us get together and we play for a little silly tournament, trophy or something like that. And we did it, but unfortunately, other things are more important, and Manny wasn't able to make it. And we really tried to do it, because these things are going to happen, right? You all set out, you plan to play a week, and unfortunately something happens, whether it's, you get sick or you get called in for work or whatever. So we just can't keep putting things off, right? So, hey, we play it, and you know what? Next time we're all there, then we just compete. But it was the worst play of a group that I've been involved in a long time. And I'm not good by any means. I'm a high handicapper. Mo and I, we're high handicappers. Chris is a good player. But when I tell you that we played horrible, I don't know if it was just the competition, the conditions, and no excuses. I mean, but the conditions on the course was it looked like it had rained for like 2 weeks straight. That's how bad it was. The lies were not good. And I love High Point. I really do. It's one of my favorite courses. I know that it's not, Mansion Ridge or anything like that, but I love the layout. For me, it's one of the best layouts. I like everything that it throws at you, elevated tees, dog legs, water hazards. You really get to hone your game. The only thing is that the maintenance on the course is not the best, and I guess I don't know, there was like a little pond or something. The thing came out. It was all the way halfway into the fairway on number 8. It was just bad. It was bad. So, but I don't think that, that probably played a little bit, but we were just horrible, man. I think towards the end, Chris was giving us a lot of strokes. So he was definitely out of it, towards the end, but we were all like, if you took out his strokes, we were all like a few shots away from each other. I think on 16, 17, it was like we were 2 shots, difference between all of us. But afterwards, we ended up going to the restaurant and eat, and the scorecard stood behind, so I don't even know, who won. So we ended up, in Manny not being there, we were like, you know what, let's just redo it again. Hopefully in June, we're trying to get together again and do Bethpage. We were trying to do that last year, and same thing again. One of us couldn't make it. So, and we ended up playing, I think, the blue course. So we're going to try to do Bethpage in June, and, just do another sort of tournament. We've been trying to figure out how to do it. So the guys, they were like, oh, let's do points, or, so that way at the end of the season, whoever has the most points wins. It's really hard for all of us to get together. We all have different schedules, days off. Some of us are off during the week. Some of us are off during the weekend, rotating schedules. So it's really hard. Like, we might be able to get together this year, maybe 2, maybe 3 times. It's tough. Then you have vacations and all that. So it's just, it's gonna have to be just whenever we're together, we just do something, and whoever's there is there, and whoever's not, it just picks up on the next one. And maybe we'll just keep a chart of the tournaments that we've played, and maybe we can do like a points for whatever tournaments we play, or whatever. We just do a 1-day tournament, and we'll just keep track of who wins. That's it. I think that's the best way to do it, because to try to do points is just going to be unfair, just people not being able to show up to everything. So, but anyway, that's it. I feel happy jumping on again, man, and doing an episode. I missed it, honestly. Just doing it again right now. I feel the jitters, it's good. So anyway, guys, enjoy your week, whatever you guys are going to do. Enjoy the Masters, obviously, if you guys are playing this weekend. Hopefully I can get out on Saturday. Looks like it's going to be nice. I'm on vacation this week, so probably going to get around in on Saturday. Enjoy your week. Enjoy the Masters. Get out there this week and enjoy yourselves. God bless. Peace.